I've been warned that despite their small size, these kittens eat like horses. I'm sure I can handle it, though. I gotta feed kittens now.
Yay!
It's too early. The world isn't meant to be seen before 7 o'clock. I won! These early mornings are still a shock to me, but I'm hitting my stride quicker. I like to get the kittens fed and cleaned out before my breakfast. It's easier to do it before the rest of the camp is awake, as there are less distractions. That's not prickly heat. That's called urinating on yourself. Also just as irritating. I prepare the mush and my stomach turns at the milky smell so early in the day. I get the swab tray ready and grab a handful of kitty treats. Hello, babies! I peer into the cage of the sleeping kittens. So cute! They're just waking up and ready for breakfast. I do a quick head count. 12. Good, no one tunneled out in the night. Come on then, let's get you swabbed and fed. Om nom nom! Madonna doesn't need to know. Gamble Zero is just too amazing. I must find my bag with laptop, turn it on, and lurk you.
Good. Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Andy.
Andy. I won nothing. My biggest accomplishment. I grab the first sleepy kitten, no more than a ball of fluff, and as it opens its mouth to yawn, I dart in with the swab, bottle it, and on to the next furball.
Hot.
You're getting good at this. Oh, Trix, you're up early. Going to bed late, actually. I keep swabbing, and in no time I've got all 12 little cats into the feeding cage and have begun cleaning out the sleeping area. Oh, cute! How long will they stay here for? I'm not sure. Generally they're kept here for about 10 weeks, and then some are released back into the wild immediately, but some are moved to be examined further. I'm still getting the hang of how it all works around here. It's a shame that they aren't all released, isn't it?
I'd like to eat them.
Yes, I suppose so, but they'll all be released eventually, just some later than others. You think so? Well, yes, unless they're very poorly like Ravenpaw. Trixie winces at the mention of the black cat's name. Very few of those kittens actually get released into the wild, Christina. What do you mean? Of course they do, as long as they're healthy. Oh wow, and you know this, do you? You release them yourself? Well no, but Professor Popper told me that the kittens get discharged at between 10 to 12 weeks. Oh, I see. Trixie smiles, but it looks fake. If I were you, I'd tag one of this litter. Oh no, they're too young for tagging. You have to wait until they're at least 12 weeks. That one over there, he looks very healthy. I'm sure if you tagged him, you'd be able to see for yourself what happens to the healthy kittens. As I go to answer, I hear the breakfast bell in the distance.
Ding-ling-ling.
Oh, Cinderella has to fly. Bye. Cheers, love. And the calico cat is gone as quickly as she appeared. Come on then, kitties, let's get you back into your nice, clean cage. I can't help... Yeah, I can't help but think about what Trixie has said. She seemed genuinely concerned, and there must be some basis for that. After all, she's been here a lot longer than me. Maybe tagging one of these kittens wouldn't be such a bad idea. Come on then, back to...
reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Tagged kittens are the tastiest kittens.
Oh, no.
But before I even finish my sentence, my hand has grabbed the chipping pen and I've tagged the plump grey male.
Hot.
Probably silly, but it won't harm you, and it could teach me something useful.
Tagged. Achievement unlocked.
Tag, you are it.
999.
Last research.
Yes. Okay. Right, I'm off. Got to play card with friends. Okay, Scotty,
Oh
enjoy your
boy,
card.
have fun. Thanks
Enjoy your
for
delicious card.
yeah, and
We're gonna
thanks for being here.
We're going to be ending pretty much, I reckon, after we've completed this final research.
I think so.
We've been at it for
8 hours.
8 hours. That's
Yep.
a good amount of time right there, guys.
And this is the last chapter for this researcher, so we get to see what her ending is. Professor Popper says we'll be testing some experimental medicines today. I just hope I have the stomach for it. You call me Big Papa?
Papa John's more like.
I arrive at the lab a little later than usual today. I got held up by the incredibly important task of petting all the cats I saw on the way in. Really crucial stuff. Papa? As I enter, I see a large, unmarked wooden box on the table. Morning, Professor. I wasn't expecting you to be working alongside me today.
I'm not. I'm afraid I'm actually rather hurry, but I need to explain to you a new protocol I'd like you to carry out for me.
When will you kill all of humanity? We had Papa John's last night.
Oh, I could eat Papa John's.
He opens the lid of the crate, and inside are rows of small, clear bottles, each containing white fluid. The face on the box, that man has seen some shit, Papa John. What's this, milk?
No, these are samples from our offshore lab.
Samples of what?
So many questions! Curiosity is a marvelous trait for a scientist. Now, I want you to run some tests on these. I want you to check how they respond to contact with compounds 16, 18, and 24.
I notice how deftly he evaded my question.
Once you've done that, providing there's no complications, I'll need you to apply the sample to some of the cats and record the results.
I beg your pardon?
Apply the samples to the cats, Christina. We're looking for specific reactions.
Of course, sir, but oughtn't I have a little more information before I start applying an untested product to a living subject?
Look, Christina, I understand your concerns, of course I do. However, once in a while, one has to trim the red tape, and this is one of those occasions. Now, I really am the most awful rush, my dear, but I have to complete faith in you.
Popper, I need to know the fucking hazards. What PPE am I wearing? Do I need a fume cupboard? Is this shit gonna cause corrosion? Health and safety out the fucking window. Am I the only one who linked together the Soviet overlay and the word Papa, and it turned out
Papa?
But in Russian for me? I think you might be the only one.
This is how the outbreak happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
And suddenly, ducks, I'm alone. Soviet, no, you only just noticed? I pick up one of the samples from the box. It looks like a miniature milk bottle, but the fluid inside is creamier than milk. I retrieve the compounds from the cabinet that the professor wanted me to test, and spend some time combining them with the sample. Oh, Sophie, your message had Kenneth howling. From what I can tell, the compounds are some kind of organic material, but no one has told me where they came from or what they actually are. Because being a scientist is all about not asking questions.
All that matters, right?
I look at them under the microscope one by one and add a little of the sample. It's a bit like glue, so it's hard to get it to combine, but once I do, something odd happens. The dead cells that make up the compounds start to move excitedly. They aren't coming back to life exactly, but they're behaving like living cells. Are these counted? Well, whatever's in this tiny box is yours. It's a strange rubber object.
Rick.
Timmy? I work in science. I make health and safety my bitch. Frankencat. I have no idea what this stuff is, or its intended use, but I do know that I feel uncomfortable applying it to live subjects. I look at the cats in their cages. They look back at me with trusting eyes.
I'd refuse, but it's down to you, to be honest.
I'm kind of doing... This character's run has been a little bit like, don't do what they tell me to do, so I may as well continue with that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do it. If the professor continues to withhold information, then I think it's only right that I put the responsibility back on him. He can carry out this procedure himself. I sent Pauper a message from my catalog. Save the kitties! Do it! Professor, I feel I cannot continue in my task today until I understand the implications of what it is I'm being asked to do to the cats. I don't get a reply right away. Eventually the catalog beeps, and he has replied, "Well, sorry, I want to save my Christmas money, so that's fine, Auntie."
Huh?
Oh dear, that's disappointing.
All good.
I'd be happy to comply if you could just give me a little more information.
If you really have such difficulties in carrying out your duties, perhaps it would be best for me to find out someone who is better equipped.
I'm afraid I may lose my job if I don't administer the sample.
Screw real people.
Well, you know what? I didn't succeed with Floofybutt. So if
Continue to refuse, is what we're saying.
yeah. I feel the implicit threat, but I'm sorry, you see it that way, sir. I love my job here, but this oversteps a personal boundary.
Collect your things. You can catch the boat in the morning.
I still can't quite believe what happened and that I'm really heading home already.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Is she going to turn into a cat?
You're a cat, right?
Yeah. I went to see the professor in his tent last night to discuss our difference of opinion. I was hoping to straighten things out so that I could continue working here, but he wasn't there, and I received a curt message from him asking that I be on the boat first thing in the morning. So here I am, heading to the jetty where the boat is waiting for me. I feel very alone in the morning mist. No one to wave me off. Not even the cats. Who else is a bajingo, mate? Pauper's trying to wash his hands of the outbreak.
Exactly.
Oh well, it's too late for regrets now. I shall focus on the excitement of returning to my old life. Strange, even after such a short time, I can't seem to remember much about my life before. Joe, the ferryman's son, takes my bag and helps me onto the boat. That was quick. You drink all the boss's whiskey or something? Something. He looks at me suspiciously. Must be bad then, playing with the cats instead of working. Let's just go, shall we? I can't wait to get home. Crollo now uses bajingo, or monger. I'm not even mad, that's amazing. Woo! I'm a marmalade! And where would that be? Huh? Home. You do know where your home is, don't you? Don't be daft. But for some reason my mind won't focus, and I can't seem to remember.
Thank you very much, Miz.
This loot intentionally left blank. Crollo, you're a piece of paper. I also want to play rock, paper, scissors. Where, then? It's... I'm transforming into a cat! Don't worry, you just sit there for a minute. Dad? The older man comes out of the cabin and joins us on the deck. Got a problem here, son? I reckon so. This one can't even remember their own name. We goin' cat! What? Yes, I can. It's,
Katrina!
Yeah! Christina has dim whiskers. Before I can answer,
The titty fish, though.
the older man has pulled what looks like a gun from his coat and is aiming it at me. It's not personal, Christina. We just have to take precautions. Can't have any problems reaching the mainland now, can we?
We just got shot
They
to
just fucking
death.
put me down!
Extras.
Well, we unlocked some
research.
extras, but holy shit. They couldn't just leave me there to become a cat?
So, successful dates. 0.
Oh my god! I really failed with him, didn't I? Ah.
You've achieved. You've been sacked.
Oh my, what a shit! Fucking, you know what? This is Floofybutt's fault. But, you know, next time we go after him, we know to eat the seagull.
Oh, you know, we didn't actually complete that research.
No.
We actually had to
Because I got
put
sent home.
drugs in the cat.
Yeah, and I didn't do it. Oh my god. This game's getting harder, guys. Anyway, that's that.
Wow.
Whoa.
We might have to
pancakes.
get up to that point off stream sometime and do a full with everyone, and
What do you mean, a full with everyone?
full relationship with everyone runs or something, or at least
Yeah.
date Floofybutt second time around.
I'm sad. My TTS does not work.
Oh no.
My life is a lie. Cats being drugged. People being shot. What is this world?
I know. What a dark note.
At least you retained your scientific integrity.
Yes, and if I don't have that, I may as well be dead. So I'm
Exactly.
better off this way, really. I hope you guys will come along on a raid with us. We're gonna end stream now and go raid somebody who won't see it coming.
Yeah,
Not that I know who it is yet.
I'll find out right now.
It's a lot more in depth than it makes it out to be, rather than just a dating sim. Absolutely. That's why we just had to play this one. Just had to. Great stream. Always enjoy raid time. Thank you guys. I will just mute this music. We can do our raid music. It's fine. To the loo. To the loo. Everyone, get to the loo. Get to your planes. Come join the raid.